Hi. So there's been a situation that's occurred, and when I tell you about it, I need you guys to not act on it for CJ's sake, right? CJ has just been made enforcer, and I think as I stepped into power and other people have stepped into power, they've had a hard time making decisions and actions themselves, right? So she's going to make this decision, and I can tell you what decision she's going to make. And if there's something you want to do, I ask that you wait until she does what she needs to do first, and then you may act afterwards, you know? So basically, all right, Zahn and Ricky were hanging out with Junior and Courtney.
Traitors.
This happened after CJ got taken hostage by them, but they let her go. They were like, yo, listen, we don't even want to take you hostage, but there's basically no one around. Da. Job was already hit. They couldn't do it. So, you know, she was taken hostage, but not really. Later on that day, Zahn and Ricky are in the backseat of a car. Whose car? Whose car? They're in the back of a car with Junior and Courtney again. Okay? And these guys, they pull up to CJ. Zahn and Ricky sitting there quiet, little mice in the back, not saying a all right? While Junior and Courtney say, CJ, we're taking you hostage, buddy. Get in the trunk. All right? CJ notices Zahn in the back. So I'm not getting in the trunk being taken hostage with Zahn in the job. That's just not happening. And they say, okay, what about your fucking passenger? Passenger's Marlo. Then finally Zahn decides to shake his head no, as if they don't want it to happen. Bullshit. Okay? But the idea was there. It's treason, stupid. It's embarrassing. Okay? I asked CJ because she said, I don't want them dead. I don't know how to handle the situation. I don't want to overstep. I said, CJ, if that happened to me, what would happen? They said they would die. If it happened to Clark, what would happen? Yeah, they would die. If it happened to the Dons, what would happen? Yes, they would die. I said, CJ, you're an enforcer. Why do they not die if it happens to you? Right? Even the joke about being taken hostage, even the idea about being taken hostage, and you're involved in that, why do they not die? Right? So the conclusion and the punishment that came about, because she said she doesn't want to kill them if she doesn't have to. I said, okay, but if they're going to be punished, they have to get a punishment that lasts forever. Something materialistic like money or materials is not enough, right? A month goes by, they forget what they did. The conclusion that we came to is they get to decide. They either lose a limb, like a hand, an arm, a leg, a foot, an eye, or they die on the spot. They get to choose, both Zahn and Ricky. So that's how it's gonna be. What do you guys think?
So they were getting ready to do a job with two treasonists, and then in that job they were going to kidnap a member of Cypress, and they did nothing to stop it.
They claimed it was a joke, but I don't see how that joke is funny.
They said what he was doing was wrong because he didn't say shit in the back. He just shook his head. Like he knew.
I said to CJ, let me see if my bullets think it's funny. And she said, no, please. And she pleaded and begged that she wanted to handle it. So I trust her. And I think it's good for her because she's an enforcer and she needs to learn that she should be able to make decisions for herself, especially something that happened to her, right? So I let it go. And I was pissed, brother. Trust me, I was ready to just go kill them. And I really did not want to listen to CJ, but I saw her side. Like she really wants to be an enforcer and be a good enforcer. And this is like a pathway that she needs to take and see her friends hurt. You know, she needs to feel what it's like to be Cypress, you know, to make a decision that's always wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't see how they don't get killed, man. Like that's I think that's the worst form of treason we've had so far since Stevie.
Yeah.
Keep it a buck with you.
Why are these guys hanging out with former members of Cypress? Potentially our enemies.
And then taking it one step further and going to go kidnap somebody from Cypress to do a job.
I agree. I think they should be dead.
What the fuck were they thinking though? I'm just confused.
Yeah, I want to know their thought process. Why were they hanging out with them? Why were they even on a job with them?
They said that there was no one else around.
Brother, how do they go through all this shit? They go through all this shit, withstand it, understand it, live, show loyalty, and then let it end like this?
If you want my theory, this is completely like just full-on assumption. My theory is Ricky is tired of the whole Cypress idea and he wants to leave without admitting it. Okay? And Zahn is just fucking stupid. He's just highly influenced by the people around him, and if he sees Ricky doing something, that means he thinks he can do it too. And yeah, that's how I see it. But I mean, now they get to choose, right? So if my theory with Ricky is right, he gets to fucking leave with the bullet, and Zahn loses a fucking arm. And then if Zahn really doesn't fucking get it, he dies.
What makes you say Ricky wants to leave
I want to put a
Cypress?
fucking knife in Ricky's neck.
Ricky wanting to leave Cypress.
Yeah.
I think he likes the X404 way too much.
What does Larry and Bubbles think?
What?
Well, what do Larry and Bubbles think about this shit?
Well, Bubbles doesn't know. CJ brought it to me, and when she first approached me, she said, like, what are my capabilities of enforcer and this and that. So, you know, I kind of wanted to like leave the situation.
It's crazy we've called this since the beginning.
Or outliers, or like, you know, outside perspectives like swaying her decision and stuff. That's why, you know, I've been keeping it on the low, and then I bring it to you now. So, but Larry does know, and he said, I can't believe it's them. You know, like, out of everyone that would do that, he wouldn't expect them to be in this situation.
I mean, he took out his gun. You know, he sees it the same way we do.
Yeah, like he wants them dead as well.
Yeah.
All right,
Bubbles doesn't know.
so you guys fucking handle it. I'm gonna go right out on fucking Courtney and the other fuck though. For sure, I'm gonna take those motherfuckers out myself, brother.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah. You know
I
where they're at
agree.
right now?
They might be at the bodega. Unless it's
fucking
over.
wonderful. Take care of it. All right.
All right.
TJ, well, I'll keep you updated, okay?
Good shit, Mark. That's what I like to see, brother.